When dividing bigger numbers, it's going to become more and more important that you remember to check first where you're going to start dividing, where you're going to place the first number of your quotient, and checking the remainders as you go along to make sure that they are, whether they're greater than, less than, or equal to your divisor. So when we have 75 divided by 225, it's pretty obvious that you're not going to place the first number of the quotient here. 2 is not going to be divided 75 times. And 22 is also not going to be able to divide it 75 times. But if we go out into the hundreds place, obviously 225 is going to be able to be divisible by 75. You're not sure how many times? Well, try it out. Let's see, we know that 1 time would be 75. We know that 2 times would be 150, but what about 3 times? And this is where you're going to do your work off to the side. Let's see what 75 times 3 is. 3 times 5 is 15, carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21, add 1 more, and 22. So we just found out that 225 divided by 75 is going to equal 3. And since we're in 3 digits over, we have to put the 3 digits over. We have to line it up with how far we're going over to do our division. Then we multiply it back out. 3 times 75 was 225. Then we subtract 0, 0, 0. Okay, now we have to bring the next number down. So let's check. Is 0, 0, 0, 0 less than or greater than 75? Obviously it's less than 75, so we can divide this number by 75 0 times. That was our dividing. Now we multiply. 0 times 75 is 0. Now let's subtract. Guess what? We still have a bunch of zeros. But look, we still have this 0 right here that we cannot just forget. We have to deal with. We have to bring him down and then try and divide. How many times can 0 be divided into 75 groups? 0 times. And then we have to multiply it out. 0 times 75 is 0. So our answer is 0. Now there's nothing else to bring down, so now we can stop. We know we don't have a remainder, but we had to make sure that we attended to these 2 zeros over here. So 22,500 divided by 75, the quotient is 300. So remember, as you're dividing, make sure you check where you're going to start your quotient and make sure